All right, Bryson, welcome back. Wasn't sure if you'd be back this season, so it's good to see you. How was that win?
It was wonderful. I'm not in retirement, thank God. So I guess we did something right, you know? Yep.
Absolutely. Well, you were pretty confident going into the week. Do you think your confidence intimidated the Kickstarters going into the game?
Oh, fuck yeah. Like, I'm not gonna lie. When you put up the least, let's just take a stroll back to week 2 or 3. When I put up 205, Slipper the Tagovailoa put up 205 points, most in MILF's history. I don't know the correct, stats or anything, but I'm pretty sure Bean put like one of the top 5 lowest scores in MILF history this week. So I'm pretty sure I intimidated him a lot.
Yeah, it looked like it. Well, you did give up quite a bit this last week to get Joe Mixon. Okay, a 3rd and a 6th round pick in next year's draft. Kind of a high price, but he's already come through for you this week.
Oh, fantastically. That's exactly what we wanted, We got rid of one Bengals player that wasn't really doing much for us, and we got another one that would actually perform, With or without Jamar Chase, Joe Mixon's been performing all year. And I've been trying to get him all year. And I'm not going to lie, the 3rd and 6th round pick was cheap for what I was offering 3 weeks ago. So, other than that, he performed really well. So, we're very happy. He has a bye this week, so we won't get to see what he does for 2 weeks straight, But next week, I think we found our starting running back.
Yeah, so it's safe to say that he is the man on this team moving forward.
He is the man.
He is the man. All right, Tyreek Hill heard it, man. We've actually gotten word that you sent Zeke packing now.
Yep.
He's gone off to Cup & Co.
Yep.
Walk us through what went down to make you trade away a guy that you very recently added to the team.
So, I picked up Zeke when he was out. That was the Zeke for Debo trade. They were both out that week. They weren't on bye. They were both out that week. So it was an even trade to me, and I needed a running back. We thought Zeke could produce. We were going to give him his weeks. Last week, he had a bye, so I couldn't play him that week, obviously, And then, as you heard it, we got Joe Mixon and James Conner. So, other than that, we really didn't see any need for him to be on the team just to sit on the bench, I really only needed him for 1 week, which will be next week, but I can figure that out. So other than that, we really didn't need him, and I needed that 3rd or 6th round pick back because that hurt the draft for next year. So we did a little talking, we came to an agreement, and that's what happened.
Yeah, it seemed pretty evident. So if you could wind back time and go back to you trading Debo for Zeke, would you reverse that and keep Debo on the team?
No, just because, what happens, and I mean, who knows if I would have gotten Joe Mixon if I wouldn't have traded Debo, So, I'm glad we got rid of Zeke, and got Mixon a better running back. We hate to see him leave, we didn't get to see what he could do. But I think it all worked out pretty well for our team.
So since there was no early retirement this year, we need to look to the future. You have House Harkinen this week, a team you had a controversial loss to in week 1.
Controversial.
Yeah. How will you prepare this time?
Oh, we are throwing everything we can at him. Like I said, Joe Mixon's on bye, so we won't have him. We would gladly like to have him play this week on this ass whooping that we're going to give House Harkinen. But other than that, I'm telling you, man, we have prepared so far as hard as we can for it. And we have put in the best players we can on our starting lineup, and we are ready for this matchup this week.
And so, are you at all worried that House Harkinen is the first place team? They've only lost 1 game, and they could continue to hamper Slipper the Tagovailoa's playoff hopes.
obviously that's always in the back of my mind. We're so close to the playoffs, and it's neck and neck. We have 5 weeks left. But I plan on taking House Harkonnen to second place this week. I'm going to show him what Slipper the Tagovailoa can do.
Okay, well, 5 weeks left in the season. Realistically, what are your chances of Slipper the Tagovailoa slipping into the playoffs?
Well, personal opinion, I have all the confidence in the world. I know we're going to make the playoffs. Realistically, we're in the battle with 4 people right now. I'm tied with
All King Henry's men.
All King Henry's men.
Yes.
Yeah, don't even know their name.
Yeah.
And then 2 games above us right now is Joe Buck yourself and
Your Dig Small.
Your Dig Small. Sorry, I don't know these teams. I'm not really worried about them, so they're in the back of my mind. As we looked at it, the next 2 weeks will tell a lot. We obviously need to win this week. Number 1 team, they're going to be hard. Next week, we plan on taking All King Henry's men out of the playoff picture, and we're going to battle. We're going to battle for that 6th and 5th place spot. Obviously, we don't think we can move any forward. But I'm telling you right now, if we get in the playoffs, it's game over for everybody that has to play us, because we're going on a tear if we make the playoffs.
Okay, so you've got 2 teams. Your Dig Small is in 5th place, and Joe Buck yourself is in 6th. You've also got My Ek My Back in 4th, 1 game ahead of them, and Chase Jam with the same record. Now, which top 6 team are you expecting to take their spot in the playoffs?
The most reasonable one that I can see us taking out currently, with how the schedule rolls and everything, is Your Dig Small. So that's obviously our first goal, is to just kick them out, get them the fuck out. Joe Buck yourself's also in the race, they're right above us. They're in that 6th spot. We put up more points than them in the season, about 106. Other than that, Chase Jam, it's a hard team. They lost Jamar Chase, but they're still holding strong. We lost to them 2 weeks ago in a hefty-ass battle. And, My Ek, My Back, they're a great team. Statistically, they're a great team. I guess Moneyball wins for 1 season. We'll see how it does next year. But I can see any of those 4 teams losing the next 5 weeks. And I can see me losing the next 5 weeks. I can also see myself winning out with the team that I got now and making a run in the playoffs.
Another team to keep in mind, right behind you, Cup and Company. Are you at all worried about them? They're just 1 game behind.
No. That's all I got to say about that. No.
All right. Well, good luck to you this week, and we look forward to the playoff race to come.
Yes, sir. Thank you.